Who gets to recap for us?
Average.
Slightly above average.
Sometimes average isn't enough, guys.
Average.
Unfortunately, average was not enough. As Frosty now gets to recap for us. Alright, connect to chat.
That's what I told her. It was average, baby. That's not enough.
Welcome to the chat room. Alright, Frosty, let me know when you're ready.
I'm born ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Last time on Dungeons and Dragons, Maris ran around doing nothing except, hold the symbol. And then she made armor. And then pretty much kept doing that. Meanwhile, Gilly and Boris went their own little adventure into another part of the prison and got attacked by rock slugs or something. Almost got killed by slugs. How humiliating. They got back, bruised, almost beaten, but got back. And that was the episode as Mary started factory work on armor.
At least they tried to go find shit.
And almost got killed because they just went without armor.
We were preparing to go fight.
They just come back.
We could just sit around and nap all day long if we want to do that.
The point is, we need to prepare before we go deeper into exploring. Otherwise, we get our ass kicked by falling slugs.
Which honestly,
You don't even know. Well, if you were all there, we could have handled the slugs, but it was just us two, so it was kind of we were outnumbered. If you
which
were there,
honestly, you guys took forever to get ready.
Well, it's going to take a while to get ready because it takes an hour for each item we have Maris make.
Yeah, but we don't have to roleplay that.
No, but you put me through the hoops with the
guy.
Holy symbol.
Yeah, the rest of us went to go take a nap, so that way we can speed things along and be just like, the rest of us are sleeping while Maris is busy working. Then we let Maris rest, and then boom, we have all of our gear. Then we
And
can
all that
continue
stuff
on.
happened, and now Maris is done crafting various items and articles for people.
Yeah. I got what I needed, which was some hide armor, so I'm good. I finally have back my original AC.
Hooray!
Yeah. Apparently, Maris is doing, let's see, at least 3 hide armors and a thief's tool for the party.
Alright, so,
All of that, and you're still sat at the card table with me and Brewin.
No, it's the factory workshop now.
she's just sitting there working,
The factory
like,
workshop is a real good place for cards.
doing a ritual, and
Well-
you guys are just laying down cards, playing, passing the time.
You're playing cards into the ritual, and the card just
Yeah, you
disappears.
just put on your armor and you pull out an ace of spades. It's just kind of worked its way in there.
Creepily, that works because Maris it takes an hour for Maris to make a card, though, but she can do that in the middle of a card game if it takes long enough.
Yeah, she just sits there and thinks about her hand for an hour. Alright, you all got your stuff. Maris is finally done making her stuff. And you all get your armor and whatever you asked for.
Yeah, I just asked for armor. I think Baywin just asked for some thieves' tools.
Yeah, it was just thieves' tools. That, and I need a fish.
You need a fish.
Yes, I need a fish.
Alright, well,
If you want a fish, we have to pull over by Stanek and the Frenchman.
you basically just head over while Maris is doing this. You're at the fishing pool. Do a either sleight of hand or is it called sleight of hand?
I'm back to finally having 16 AC.
Oh, I'm gonna pull a move
What a
on.
hand
Just
is
throw my
the
hand in there.
heading and
Yeah. Do you know what? Do an
Maybe
athletics. Yeah, do survival or animal handling.
I'll help with that because we actually kind of need some fish for rations.
You get 1 fish.
Alright, with that 1 fish, I'm gonna go and figure out if I can find Mouse, but I'll do that later. What are you guys up to?
Skills. I think I'll actually help you. It was animal handling or survival. Let's see if I can help out with that fishing.
I tried.
18.
Bobo, you get 1 fish.
Yay!
And while you're doing this, Portier kind of looks at you. It's like, lucky. Eternal, you get 1.
As I'm just standing off to the side and just jam in my magical spiel and pull up a fish.
Magic.
Show off.
I'm not very good at this.
Oh, I should probably impersonate Mary.
Oh, I should probably do this
There.
too. There we go. Oh, no.
Back top.
Get rid of these.
Oh no! Muffin, I forgot. I haven't had Nala do her ritual for the last 2 sessions at the start of each game.
What ritual is that?
No, don't ask.
I'll just leave that up to our loyal viewers to remember.
Viewers? Loyal? What?
Yeah, we've got
We
like
have
1.
none.
Maybe.
Hey, I'm
maybe
down.
one.
More than I was
Well, that's
expecting.
more than I expected.
That's more than
One
I
is more
expected.
than-
I don't
one is
actually
more
know
than
how
I
many people are
expected,
watching
too.
right now.
Well, here's the thing though. How many of them are watching us that aren't actually logged in? Maybe they're ghosts.
Right now there's 0.
But they are still
That's
there.
okay. What
They're
is this
invisible viewers.
quote-unquote ritual?
Just fap in the corner.
Oh, right.
You Braywin.
Okay.
Well, it's more like squish, 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 squish. Cause you gotta remember not to
Everybody's watching. Everybody.
everyone.
Everyone is watching.
Everyone. Okay, I'll
Yeah. Call everybody. Call everyone. Alright. Maris has done her stuff. You guys get 2 fish. What do you do?
I think if the people of Haven are happy after Maris has done that, and probably add a long rest because she hasn't had it. Probably takes almost a good part of the day to get done. But after that, we're probably leaving to search.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah. Braywin would Nala actually would have gone to those who in the group that would be willing to listen and explain that my friend can maybe guide us back to where our gear may have been dropped off. If you're willing to listen to him.
So does that mean we're about done with our little vacation here?
It was never a vacation. Not for me. I've been non-stop praying to my god.
Who said you can talk?
Get back to working it! We need more gear!
Get back to fapping it.
Am I logged in as player in the stream? Yeah. Alright, good.
The two of us, as you see, just Nala just look over her shoulder to speak to the sword that's just floating there, and she just asks it.
Not
"We've
floating.
actually never
Remember, it has a hard time floating for some.
Oh yeah, so I'm actually been carrying it around with me because I have no sheath.
But she's pretending that it's floating.
She's like, look guys, it's floating.
No, she's just gonna actually look down at it, and just go like, "We actually never tested. Can you even talk to other people?" This
I
is
don't
she
know.
just
Wait, is she saying all this while in front of us?
It's
No.
probably when I'm trying to tell you guys that it can guide us to our gear.
Only Nala
You're
can
at-
hear it right now.
How do we get them to heal you? Because you've just been speaking to me in my head since I picked you up from that cave.
Not that problem. You're crazy.
It's fine. We can let her lead. You know.
Yep.
If the crazy one isn't behind anyone, then we're probably in no danger.
She's just going to put the sword out to you guys and says it can speak to you all if you like touch or hold the sword. And she just holds out the Hilton crossguard to everyone.
Everyone being Boris and Gilly right now.
Those who are willing to listen, because I don't know if we.
And maybe Braywin.
I don't think I want to touch that black blade that floated for a moment and then dropped.
Ryvar was playing
Caused somebody
solitaire.
to suicide.
Yeah, I would say
think
this
it's
is a group
getting
talk when
fun.
I'm trying to explain to people that it can maybe guide us to where we need to go.
Can't you guide us through it?
Oh, let's just talk to you guys.
I gotta pull up my...
I pass.
You see the potentially crazy person offering your sword to you, and the correct choice
Well,
of action
remember,
doesn't immediately seem to be take the sword away from her.
Yeah, also, you gotta take into
Okay,
account.
guys.
I'm also. You gotta take into account, I'm offering you the blade, hilt, and crossguard first, so it's not. The sharp, pointy end is not pointing at anyone.
Yeah, but still.
So let's go ahead and take the sharp objects away from the person of questionable sanity.
So.
Yeah,
And
take
give
the
it to
sharp
the
off.
give it to the mysterious person of unknown sanity.
I am perfectly sane to myself.
Yes, that is exactly what insane people say.
So, Rival, you touching the blade?
Sure.
All right,
Okay.
give me a second here.
As you're doing that, Maris probably made the whatever armor the Haven people wanted, but also she would ask the whoever is in here in charge one little favor.
What's that? You would probably notice that this kind of half orcish guy is the one as quote unquote in charge.
But this guy was also
If-
doing the orders.
Yeah, well, if you happen to come across a book with a lot of dwarven in it and it's locked, I would like to get that back. That's my family's blacksmithing book, and it has sentimental value to me.
He just kind of looks at you and grunts. Mmm.
If you ever come across it.
Mmm.
Mm.
Well, you gotta take into
needs to
account there was
restart
no
Discord.
forge here for anyone to use.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so Ryvar takes up the blade, and immediately in your head, you can hear this just like piercing, high-pitched, shrill voice. Hi, what's your name? My name's the Black Blade. I don't really have a name, but that's what they call me. I mean, I guess I should have a better name, but that's what I do. And it's just invading your mind, and let's see. You're currently hallucinating just this giant battlefield, and you're swathed in blood, wielding this black blade, and you're just going to town, destroying everything. And as soon as the enemy is routed, you turn on your allies and start killing them as well.
Holy shit!
You are unstoppable.
Well, the voices in my head telling me to kill people is nothing new. So,
Okay,
none of them
wait.
have been quite so persistent as this one, though.
No,
Out of character? Let me just write this down real quick so we're aware of this for later.
no.
Okay.
Do a perception check when you get a chance.
Okay, I can do that. Right now, skills. Perception.
All right, you've seen
11.
this before. Sometimes people touch the blade and they just
Zone out.
not necessarily zone out. They kind of It's almost as if they're afraid or they've gone mad.
They get traumatized.
What did I see when I first picked it up?
What did you see? You saw glory
Unicorns
and
and
conquest, and you saw the way to lead to basically achieve your dreams through this blade.
I was made to lead, not to read.
I never really wanted the position of chief of the village, but that could work. Maybe like stop getting our giant cousins in the hills around the valley to finally stop attacking us. That would have been nice too.
Basically, when you took up the blade, you could see that the blade would show you the path to whatever it is you wanted.
I have yet to see any negatives as to why this thing was locked away in the Forbidden Cave.
Yeah, definitely not a cursed blade or anything.
I haven't seen anything as why this is a cursed blade outside of the really annoying voice.
I mean, that's really the only thing that's been a downside for you is that kind of annoying voice. But, you know, at least it's been like a companion on the lonesome trail.
Yeah, especially when I got kicked out of my village, but yeah. But you gotta take into account, I'm dealing with that annoying voice in a world where headache medication is not readily available, outside of just giving yourself a concussion to knock yourself out.
Well, there might be
I
spots.
mean, that is pretty effective at curing headaches.
Yeah, but still, you got the lasting effects of multiply inducing concussions to yourself. That's not good for your physical, mental, and emotional health.
Sure it is.
All those things can just be cured with more concussions.
Well, if
Exactly.
But I don't know about that. There's a lot of medical evidence that shows that multiple concussions.
What
over
medical
period-
evidence are you getting this from?
The medical reports of people who are
Okay.
professional. football
Okay,
Yeah,
let's-
but we're
let's-
talking about the time that this is happening.
Boris is like, what's a medical report?
Exactly.
Is that where they
Alright,
check for
go
STDs?
Boys, shut up and go get your ass kicked by some slugs again.
Alright, well, I'd rather at least go on and move out, so... Gilly, you want to go?
Fuck yeah.
As you guys are sitting there talking, Boris and Gilly are like, let's go.
Yeah, I'll take the blade away from Ryvar and then have it turned into its scimitar form and just get ready to go.
Ryvar, you come to, and Nala kind of takes the blade away from you, and you're just kind of like, you were on the battlefield, and you just slaughtered everyone, and now you're in a prison.
Well,
You went to
that
jail
is-
for your
that's quite
crimes.
something.
That's it's like, well, you think for a second, oh, I must have been caught, and they put me here, and then kind of your memories come back, like, oh, right.
It's a lot more impressive that Nala can actually function while holding that thing.
And you're like, oh, right, the orphanage. Or whatever your crime was. Metal Gear. Alright, so you guys head up to the gate, and the guard is there. He's like, ooh.
Thank you for your hospitality. We're going to investigate the dungeon further.
The door's locked.
Maybe we find. Could
Well, there
you
wasn't a
roll
door
on
here
it?
yesterday.
Yeah, they set it back up. The door's locked.
Let's see, we need to get kicked out of here. So Nala, you're up.
True.
Or you could just ask.
What's the fun in asking, really?
Hey,
I
you
already
might
did
open
that.
the door.
Ooh!
Yeah, we're gonna go out doing our own investigation and explorations.
Ooh!
Mind
He
if it's
opens the door
okay
for
to-
you.
Thank you.
Ooh!
Unlike the
Well, I can
last guy,
tell
we're
you
trying
what's
to,
beyond.
unlike the last guy, we'll try not to make sure to bring back anyone with us.
Ooh!
Well, except us and maybe other survivors, but no monsters.
Ooh!
We're not gonna try to bring the ogres with us. Yeah, so let's go.
Alright, the door's already over, guys. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Alright, you guys make your way.
Ah! It's turned black as soon as I crossed the path.
I'm gone blind.
That's because you're blind.
Remember, we
It's
should
over
be
in the
sticking
top
to
left.
the right.
You ran into a wall and you're now unconscious.
You accidentally grabbed the blade.
Oh, so that's why the guy who guards the door can't speak any known language. He concussed himself to madness.
Maybe.
Alright, keep moving down.
Alright, rearrange yourselves how you wish.
Oh,
We can't see anything.
No, go
upper
left.
Top left. Top left.
Top left.
Oh, there it
be,
is. Okay,
I
what's the
can be
score?
quite. Well, mid range is also good, but I have a good armor, so that should be okay.
Yeah, I have. With the
Alright.
hide armor and the goblin shield I picked up, I have 16 AC.
Now there's some altar up ahead, but we'll get to it. Come on, go.
Eventually, the stonework changes to a dark obsidian-like texture. Numerous pillars line the corridor. Yeah, you. Anyway, that's a joke.
Gilly, get your
There's
ass
a
down
door,
here.
Braywin, in front of you.
That's not what I want.
It's closed or it's open.
It's closed.
Alright.
Please.
Good job, Gilly.
It's like,
He tried to move us over and he drew a line.
Stop mocking me!
There's a door in front of you, Braywin.
everyone, calm down. Alright. I guess I'm just gonna kick the door then.
Have you tried, doing the thing that guy said about the door?
What guy? What did he say about the door?
It's got a trap on it.
Okay, I'm gonna look for the trap then.
Well, there was a thing that he said to do with the lever.
Okay, perception. Let's see if there's a lever around.
Do an intelligence check with it to recall what he said about the door. All right, so you remember he's like, oh yeah, the switch on the door by the handle. So you find just like a little switch, and you flick it, and it goes click.
Okay. And now I open the door.
You open the door, and nothing happens.
And a slug falls down and kills you.
Does the door open at least?
The door does open. An altar of some kind
That's
sits in
something.
the southwest corner of the room. A pile of iron blobs lies in the south side, right next to it. Several stalactites hang from the ceiling, dripping water onto the floor below. It's possible this room was used to forge some kind of equipment, but has since been worn down from misuse. Sadly, nothing is usable among the scattered equipment, as it is all either rusted away or been broken to pieces.
Huh. So then I'm just gonna walk in.
You walk in, and as you're walking, a giant stalactite falls on top of you. And let me get it.
Would that...
The slugs.
Wait, I had
Whoops.
danger, don't
Whoops. Whoops.
Oh, well, someone did
That is the opposite of what I wanted to happen.
Wait, you didn't want to erase Braywin from existence?
No. A stalactite falls on top of you.
I? Yeah, I had
1d20.
danger sense. Wait, is this a trap?
No, this is a monster.
Damn it.
14.
Is it a trap? Monster. Damn.
No, miss.
Alright. As combat begins. Because a giant worm thing tried to fall on top of you, but missed. Missed. Everyone roll initiative.
I'm the best at initiative.
Well, you're a caster, it's kind of good to go last.
I suppose.
Great, Gilly's all the way in the back.
Well,
I'm even further. Oh wait, no.
5, 10, 15, 20.
No, but Gilly's got the highest roll so far, and he's all the way in the back.
And because he's a dwarf and his move speed, you can only end up like right there.
Yeah. Alright, sort, descending. Gilly.
so did we ever procure armor for all of us? Or
Yeah,
something?
Yeah, you did.
I gave you some hide armor.
Yeah, it is 12 plus dex with the maximum dex mod of 2.
So,
Which you-
quick question.
Yeah.
Since Nala and I rolled the same, can we decide which one goes first, or does...
It's who has the highest dex. My dex is 14.
It's Nala. Borsh's dex is 0.
My
Oh,
dex is 11.
Yeah,
Well, I still think
modifier
you
is
would-
0.
Okay.
If the modifier is the same, it's the actual number, and then I think it's a roll off if the number's the
Yeah.
same.
Anyways, Gilly. It's one of those fat worm things that hit you on the head earlier.
Oh, they make me so angry. So I can go here.
Yes.
Dwarves have a move speed of 25, right?
Yep.
So that's the only space available.
That's the only space available.
Can I see it from here?
I'm 7'3",
Yeah.
so you might be
I'm
able
gonna
to see around me.
You look underneath her legs, and you through her legs, and you can see it. Because you're a dwarf,
down.
and you're a dwarf, and you're small.
Well, I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Dong. Or is it? Dee-lee-lee-lee? Let's find out. 20.
Spellbook. Cantrips.
Roll a d8.
Roll 1d8.
Still 2 damage.
Still 2.
Dong. And it goes. Just kind of makes like a sound.
Stupid log.
Takes 2 necrotic damage. Nala.
You guys would have told us about these slugs constantly falling on you the previous night, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Did you?
Yeah.
Gilly just said yes.
Both Boris and Gilly roll intelligence. If either of you get above 10, you would have told them about it.
Did I click the wrong? No, I did the wrong one. My bad.
Intelligence.
No, not in saving throw.
I said I did the wrong one.
That's just. So, wait, what? It's a
Just
saving
base
throw?
intelligence.
No,
just
basic intelligence.
So whatever your intelligence mod plus d20.
I'm confused where
I'm
intelligence
confused where I click.
You don't click. You just roll it out.
So roll 1d20 plus what?
Your int
Your
mod.
int modifier.
2.
All right, Gilly would have told you about it.
Okay, so I would have carefully didn't have my shield above my head to help protect me. As I just walk forward and stab this thing with my scimitar. I was a little cut this, technically.
Cut.
So 13 to hit.
I got him! I missed. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You
know what?
kind of hack into it, and it's got kind of like a really rough, kind of thick hide skin, almost like it's made of rock. You can't quite cut deep enough.
Also, it's been a while since I've had to deal with the distraction while fighting.
Get that one, get that one. I want to taste its blood.
Wait, what was that last bit?
I want to get him. Boris,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and come in. I'm going to stab it with my dagger.
You didn't get your little charm thing?
Charm thing.
Oh, his symbol.
His little holy symbol or whatever?
He should have it now.
Oh, no one told me I had it. God damn it.
No. Boris,
I'll do something else.
come
next
in
time.
and Ian's like, I'm gonna stab him! And you stab at him and you hit the ground instead. I missed!
What?
And just the traumatic experience causes you to kind of shrink back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Braywin, this fat worm thing tried to land on top of you.
Oh, that makes me so angry.
Does it make you rage?
No.
Okay.
Now I'm probably gonna rage after it.
Braywin is like, come on guys, you're not cutting it right, and then you bring your sword down, and you too think it's just like a worm, but its skin is made of kind of like a rocky substance, and you're just like, huh. Well.
My mind is just blown.
Alright. Nola. Is it +3? Yeah, +3. A stalactite falls down on top of you, but you've got your shield up and it just kind of bounces off and goes, oh.
I know I was going to again speak up. So these were the things that kicked your ass boys last night?
You guys at least are prepared. Knew about it. Unlike when we came in here the first time. If you didn't know about it, you would have came in here and got fucking kicked ass before.
Maris.
If we came here beforehand after we waited for Maris like the original plan was, we would also still have the same gear we have right now.
As Boris and Nala are arguing, Maris, it is your turn.
Well, excuse me, coming through. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Fight. Yes.
Maris, roll an intelligence check for me real quick, please.
Okay. Intelligentsia. Unskilled. Intelligence. 10.
Alright, continue.
Okay. I shall attack. With my mace. I don't. Sorry. And you read the thing that I imbued my weapon with my.
Yep, you imbued your weapon. Maris brings out her mace and says, "No, you gotta get underneath it!" Tries to get it like a
Poke.
small, just kind of hits it in the side, trying to make it kind of roll off.
It makes a squeaky sound.
He goes, but she manages to
I
damage it a
just
bit.
I just imagine she just, prods it with the mace, and since it's magical, does Worm's like,
Kind of touching a slug with a grain of salt. He
yeah.
Ravar.
Well, it seems like a whole bunch of people are charging into this room. But I can see one of the things that's falling off the ceiling from here, so I'm just gonna hang back. I'm gonna do my little dance. And, I'll just see what happens over near that thing.
Little thing just kind of it's kind of moving around. Not that. It's kind of moving around, and it's looking like it's about to crawl up the wall, and then like this ghostly hand comes out from the floor and just grabs it and tries to like strangle it. What it looks like, and it just goes. As you can tell, you've heard it, and it's
Good.
It's kind of squirming around, flip-flopping around. Gilly.
Excellent.
Oh, sweet. We inadvertently made sure to have room for Gilly to come in and start hitting things, too.
No, I just use my cowbell.
Tong, 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 tong.
Well, you can get right there and stab at both of them, because you're the one with the lance, right?
Yeah, I've got a lance or one ball.
Yeah, so if you go step right there, you can stab if you wish to stab. Because they're both 2 squares away.
Yeah, I suppose I could. Alright, we'll do that.
Though both have been injured, so your death toll does its bonus damage as well.
You're stabbing at this one?
Yeah.
Alright. You come out with your lance. Thank you, 8 damage.
Rolling.
DMCA. You come out with your lance and you're like, screw you, man! And you just unleash your aggression towards these things, your pent up rage against these worms. So you just pierce it and it goes. You hear a very satisfying squish as you pierce it with your lance. Nala.
I'm gonna say this one probably looks the most beat up, right?
Yeah, that one between Boris and Braywin definitely looks the most beat up.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna focus on this one then. Gonna try to cut this one again.
Oh.
17, 5 damage.
You manage to just like, okay, I got it this time. And you come back with the sword and you slash at it like harder than last time. And you're just like, you can notice you made a sizable cut. And you can hear good. Also, there is something.
Just remember, if you see any of my attacks that have like packed, it's a weapon. It's a packed thing that counts as a magical weapon.
Yeah. Braywin, when you first came into the room, did you get hit by one of the slugs or did it miss?
It missed.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So apparently there's a special effect on these things that I didn't take into account.
Oh, luckily you didn't take into account last night. In game, at least.
Well, it might have actually helped them. Because when they miss, they take half the falling damage. So...
Oh!
This one's actually dead when Gilly squished it.
Oh, okay, because last night they missed a decent amount
Yeah,
of
they
attacks.
missed a decent amount. They probably would have killed themselves if I had actually spotted that. We're just like looking at the attack drop. It's like melee weapon attack plus 3 to hit. 2d. It's like 1d6 per 10 feet fallen, and it's like miss. Piercer takes half normal falling down. Oh, oops. My bad. Anyways,
So we wouldn't have had such nearly a hard time.
Yeah, so last week, actually, you guys probably would have had a much easier time with this encounter because they missed a lot.
if the DM wasn't an idiot.
God
No, do you
damn
want to
DM,
move?
Idiot.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I'll move to make room. I can move right here. That way there's more room for people.
Alright.
And that way, if I move that way, I don't provoke.
Alright. Boris.
Jeez. I'll
What
tell
do
you
you
right
need
now.
me to roll if I want to look at the ceiling for any more of these fuckers?
Perception.
Turn your head up and look up.
Yeah, just look up. I'm gonna give my... I'm gonna use my... What was it? I'm gonna use my God-given right to look around.
By the power invested in me, I will look up. Ooh,
You see one more on the ceiling, just kind of...
Can I point it out to
around.
everybody so we can see it? Okay.
Yep, you can point it out. Say, there's one of them over there, too!
Alright. Well, the one that's on the ceiling... Let's see, hold on. How do I measure the distance? Alright, yeah.
You're well
So-
within range for your short bow.
Well, I was actually going to do Sacred Flame.
Oh, what's the range on it?
60 feet. Oh, yeah.
20 feet, plus 20 feet up. 225. Yeah, you're well within range.
Alright, so the one that's on the ceiling that I just spotted, I'm going to cast on it.
1 square root of 2, so... What's the square root of 40? DC 13 dex. Okay. Square root of 40. What's your dex? Plus 1. You attempt to call down sacred flame from the ceiling, from the heavens, but it just kind of goes off to the side and it misses.
For a fat slug whose only main form of attack is falling on people, it's quite nimble.
Well, maybe it's just kind of hard to see up and judge distances, and Boris didn't know the square root of 40 off the top of his head. Braywood.
How many of us right here know the square root of 40 off the top of their heads?
It's
Alexa, what is the square root of
6.32.
40?
2 root 10.
6.3.
Fuck you and all your math nerds. Oh my! Is that your wife in the back there who knew that about that?
No,
No,
it was
that
the
was
Echo.
Alexa.
Amazon Alexa, the Amazon Echo.
Oh.
That doesn't sound
what I
right. What did I
hear
get wrong?
cheater.
Hold on, guys. Let me get my waifu. As he pulls up Alexa.
So let's see, 20 squared plus 20 squared.
You make a joke about that. You gotta remember, there was like a movie a
Raised to
year
the
or two
power
ago
of
with that
4.
exact same concept.
Only one movie?
And what's the square root of
Yeah,
16?
I'll be right back.
I can ask Alexa.
I've got a calculator.
Yeah, Alexa will tell me a lot faster.
Why are you looking at square roots?
He doesn't.
I don't know. It's 20 feet up, and it's 20 feet. It's 20 feet up, plus 20 feet across. So 20 times 20 times 20 times 20. 160,000? That doesn't sound right.
No. I don't know what you're trying to
I'm trying to do Pythagorean's theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So
Yes.
square root of 160,000 is 400. That's not 400 feet. What am I messing up? I was just trying to triangulate the distance.
Maybe that is the distance.
It's not 400 feet.
It suddenly just gets
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, okay. If you want to aim, let's just
I think it's 40, but let's see.
yeah, 40 sounds right, but I don't know. Let's continue. Let's disregard that. Oh, it's plus, not times. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I was doing 20. I was doing 20 squared times 20 squared.
28.28.
Yeah, 28.28. Oh my gosh, I'm just wow.
You went to college?
Apparently. I don't know why I was doing a squared times b squared. Wow. Okay. Enough of math. Back to D&D. Math with paper. Braywin.
Me and my trusty calculator. We got it.
Oh boy. Oh dear.
It's not who does it fastest, it's who does it right.
Whoa.
Braywin comes up, and Braywin is just mad that she didn't get a good attack on that first one. And she just gets her stance, brings it an overhead chop, and just slices this worm right down the middle, straight in two. Maris, roll a dexterity save. And Nala, roll 1 too.
Timber.
Oh, Boba went away.
Oh, alright, we'll get back to him. Not you, Braywin. Nala needs to roll a dex save. And Maris.
Oh.
Or either of you here.
Frosty, roll a dex save.
Okay. Deck save. Coming up.
While that's happening. Alright, Maris is fine. Once Bobo gets back, I have Nala roll. And it is Maris's turn. You can see the worm that Boris pointed out on the wall.
Sorry, what?
You can see the worm that Bobo pointed out on the wall, or Boris pointed out on the ceiling. It's slowly
God.
inching its way towards you, menacingly.
Quickly, get the salt.
Hey. Are these the...
We need to assault this worm.
Looks like it, but I can't tell what the package is. It says
Terrible.
pen in here
It
I
works
know.
with slugs. I don't think it works with worms.
on my shirt. So I can have my
Let's
gotcha.
worm to try.
I thought I had one. Didn't I give you
Then
one?
I need like a...
Maris, it is your turn.
Oh, sorry. I completely and utterly got them blacked out there.
That's okay.
Yes, it's
I
my
kind
turn.
of spaced on that whole Pythagorean's theorem thing. It's like, it can't be 4,400 feet. That just doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I'm going to put my mace down for a moment and take out my holy symbol and cast Sacred Flame on the fat. Oof.
It's just +1. This is the one dexterous fat worm that's just sliding across the ceiling as the Sacred Flame comes out. And just
Sacred Flame
and
hits the...
just dodges to the side and just like. It's
So
like,
I just
oh.
imagine that the Sacred Flame hits the roof of the dungeon.
Hits the roof. Someone's
Where
like,
is
hey,
it?
hey, you see this? What's going on with the roof of the prison here? Just go poof, 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 poof. So I gotta where that happens. Did you want to move before your turn ends?
No. I'm
Alright.
good where I am.
Ryvar. Oh, by the way, Gilly, roll me an intelligence check.
Me?
Yeah, I
Intelligence?
forgot to do this
Yeah,
when
why
you
not?
when you walked into the door.
Like a saving one?
No, just straight intelligence.
So like I rolled last time?
Yeah.
Use
Alright.
your brain.
Alright, Ryvar, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna keep my little dance going and just hammer shuffle down here. And there is still a worm over there, so I am going to dance aggressively at it.
Do a aggressive turtle dance.
You do an aggressive dance towards the worm, and you see a hand come up from the floor, and it's just kind of like reaching and grabbing in, and then it sinks back into the floor. Then it comes out of the ceiling and it strangles the worm. And you hear,
Oh my.
Excellent.
yes, kill them all.
Back. Sorry about that. Roommate had a really rough time at the hospital today.
Yeah. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So what did I miss?
Basically, Braywin crit this worm, and it exploded into some just like
Acid.
mess, just mess.
Oh, so
And you all just kind of
not-
dodged out of the side, off to the side.
Okay.
Didn't get any on you, unfortunately.
Did she go berserker just for some worms?
Nope. She just got a crit.
Oh.
She got mad. Gilly!
What?
There's a worm on the ceiling. Inching its way closer.
Has it been hit yet?
It has been hit yet. You saw a ghostly hand come out of the ceiling and strangle it.
Oh my. Well,
Let's find out if it's a...
more cowbell.
Let's find out if it's a cowbell or if it's a...
Ding 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 ding. Oh man.
Tonk, 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 tonk.
Do you want to move before your turn ends?
No. I'm gonna stay as far away from that thing.
Nala.
Kill the worm. Kill the worm. Kill the worm.
Kill the worm, kill the worm.
I don't have. It's still in the ceiling, right? Or did it fall?
Yeah, it's still on the ceiling.
So the best I can do is just move under it to get it to fall on me, and then prepare an action to attack it as it falls toward me.
Alright.
I don't have anything, and it takes me a full turn to transform my weapon into something I can throw at it, so I can't do that.
Alright. You walk underneath it, and you're like, come on, hit me, I dare you.
Yeah.
Boris.
Okay, so quick question, because I'm still new to the spells.
Mm-hmm.
When it says cast time, one bonus action was that.
You
It
have...
takes a bonus action to cast it.
Yes, I think he wants me to explain what a bonus action is. Which is basically on your
That
turn...
you get to take for a bonus.
Yeah, you have You have a move action, an action, and a bonus action.
And a reaction.
And a reaction, yes. The bonus
So
action...
can I do the bonus action before my normal spell?
I believe you can.
Yeah, you can. You can take a bonus
Yeah, bonus action can
whenever
take place
you
at
want,
any time.
as long
Okay.
as it's your turn.
Okay, so I like to do Divine Favor.
Is it a first level spell?
Yes.
What are you channeling? As
You
in,
mean
where's your
channeling?
holy symbol?
Didn't you guys say I had that?
Maris, were you kind
No.
enough to get a holy symbol crafted for him?
Wasn't he going for the same fetch quest with Stanek?
Everyone told me that I had it, so do I not?
Roll intelligence to see if you...
I mean, I
We're
thought
smart
he
enough.
started it.
So what is that? Roll and then my mod.
Just straight
20 on
intelligence,
My modifier.
Well, you asked about it and then you didn't do anything about it.
Well, you cast his spell last time.
Yeah, that was a cantrip.
Oh.
Mmm...
Wow.
Mmm...
He would have seen Maris get her own, so he probably would have gone to the effort to get his own.
I would say it would be DC 5 because it's just... It's
Something
if
basic.
he's been a cleric for a while, that's just kind of a no-duh thing to always have your holy symbol around. All right, you're fine. You've got your holy. You went and did the fetch quest for the holy symbol.
Okay, so do I hit the cast spell for it, or just...
I think you should be able to. All the ones I.
Oh, that's all it says.
Till the
Okay.
spell ends, your weapon attacks deal an extra 1d4 radiant damage. All right, you got it.
So I'm going to go ahead and attack that fat worm. So the fat worm should have fallen on him and gone to the side, right?
It hasn't fallen
No.
yet.
Oh, okay, because turn. Okay, so I'm going. Oh, do you moving my?
Yeah, I was looking at your spells, making sure.
Okay, I was about to click cast spell and things changed. I was
Sorry.
like, whoa.
I was making sure you could see the descriptions. Alright, let's see. Dang it. Let me move Nala for a second so I can see this thing. Teleports behind you, nothing personnel, kid. The Sacred Flame drops, just kind of hits next to it, and just dodges to the side. Like, I imagine it's like sucking in its gut to avoid these Sacred Flames.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beginning to get annoying.
All right, well that's my turn.
You know how...
Yeah.
Boys, you know how concentration spells work, right?
Sure.
He does
Yeah,
not.
I've seen some of those.
Basically, you concentrate on the spell, and as long as you don't lose concentration, the effect continues.
Yeah,
So that
you
one-
only take a con... Oh, go ahead.
That one works up to a minute.
Yeah. Your concentration... You only have to do a concentration check if you take damage or something that can disrupt your concentration happens.
So again, then
And-
how long is a minute? Then is that like
That's 10 combat
10
rounds.
10 round.
One
Yeah.
round is 6 seconds.
Okay, so
You can also only
That
have
lasts-
one... Oh, go
so
ahead.
if I concentrate it, what you're saying is, do I have to do something to say I'm doing that?
No,
or-
no,
No.
it just keeps going until you try to cast another concentration spell or you take damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
'cause you-
Or you decide to drop the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Concentration... You can only have one concentration spell up at a time.
Okay, that's all I need. Okay.
But I win.
Alright. So it's still on the ceiling.
It's still in the ceiling, but it's looking very tantalizingly at Nala.
Then I'm gonna, I'll go here, and then I'll just prepare my attack for when it falls.
So when it falls, we're just gonna both just jump on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna land on Nala and fall over on the Braywin.
Alright. It looks at Nala and it's like, what are you doing? Swinging and swooning, coming for that booty! And it drops down. 15 against
I
your
have
AC.
I have 16 AC now.
Alright. So it falls on the ground. It takes 3 damage. Yeah, 3 damage. And you guys get your reactions.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll go first because I declared it first.
Yeah, Nala goes first. Unfortunately,
I don't think it's good.
it's coming down right on top of you, and you're just like, oh, no, not the face! And you kind of guard yourself and just kind of swing wildly.
Yeah.
No, he kind of just shoves the scimitar up and above him.
It's like, here, impale yourself upon this, and it just missed. So
That's probably what caused this fat woman to miss me, is because he didn't want to fall on the sharp pointy thing. I would just poke it up at it.
Why is it gotta
Raywin,
be
on the
fat?
other hand, there we go. Braywin, on the other hand, gets a good slice on it as it's falling. Manages to deal 5 damage. Cuts into it. Check that, you stupid worm!
Also, since we took a long rest, I have full health.
Maris.
Okay, more cantrips. Throw more sacred fires at it, or flames at it.
Do we have like 3 clerics?
You have 2 clerics.
Two.
Didn't Gilly also throw it? Oh no, Gilly did toll, not sacred.
Yeah. Gilly's a Eldritch Knight.
Yes, I am.
You'd think I'd have this modifier memorized by now.
+1.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Oh! Damn!
It teleports behind you.
Nothing personal, kid. Wow.
This worm has rolled
just kind of-
over
it just kind of
15
flips.
on every single deck.
Flips off to the side. He goes, "Oh, you'll never catch me with that weak spell."
I think we need to change this from fat worm to buff worm, because we just like see this thing stand up a little bit and we just see somehow an 8-pack or something like that. Speedy worm.
There, he's Speedy Worm now.
No, it needs to be Speedy Worm Chalice.
Oh,
Well,
wait, guys.
Speedy Worm's not on turn order, so he's out.
Hey, guys. Speedy worm. It's a rare spawn.
It's a rare spawn.
That means
It
extra
drops a
loot.
copper.
Hey, it's better than the other ones who don't drop anything.
Ryvar.
Let's
I
see.
shall be right back.
Suppose the smart thing to do would be to just stay in this doorway. But I'm gonna twirl past Gilly and Maris all the way over here.
You kind of step in
And-
a little bit of worm guts.
That is
Anyway,
foot
there.
lubricant, so you can dance better.
Oh, okay. Let me bring you to the
And,
front.
you know, a Speedy Worm, we're having a bit of trouble hitting it, but I'm pretty sure he won't be expecting magic.
He's been dodging magic.
Not this magic.
So, a ghostly hand appears out of the ground, and it goes to choke it, but then it moves back to the tail, and it just kind of shakes it back and grabs it by the tail and shakes it back and forth. As you're just kind of saying, "Stop it! Cut it out!"
Flap, 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 flap.
And it takes 6 necrotic damage, and it goes. Gilly.
I think I'm just gonna. I don't know. Just do Toll the Dead again, I guess. Boom.
It is not affected by the Toll the Dead. It does not fear death.
Apparently.
And it just dodges. Even though it's a wisdom saving throw, he dodges. Do you want to move anywhere before your turn ends?
No, I'm good.
Nala.
I'm just gonna do the aid another action instead of attacking it because I haven't had good luck attacking these things. So, on Braywin's next turn, she has advantage on the attack.
Alright.
I'm just trying to keep it distracted.
Yeah, you kind of swipe at it to keep it distracted with your sword, and it's kind of like looking at you and kind of dodging back and forth as if it were a snake, you know, kind of.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yeah, look at me, look at me, look at me, keep looking at me.
Ignore the angry redhead standing to my left.
Yes, Boris. It's your turn.
I'm going to attempt cast Sacred Flame again.
You might get lucky eventually. Keep DC 13. Jeez.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Wow.
It just keeps dodging.
Every time he's cast Sacred Flame, it's been DC 13. Is it broke?
No, it's always DC
No,
13.
Yeah,
Oh, is
it's
it?
It's
Just
a
spell these.
it's a spell save. It's not a.
it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your casting modifier, which is from charisma, not charisma,
Intelligence.
Wisdom.
wisdom.
Oh.
Wisdom for clerics.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
AC is the only one where you're actually rolling a die to hit something.
Yeah, you're trying to
Otherwise, it's
hit.
save. You're either trying to hit, which is against AC, or to dodge it, which is a save roll.
Got it.
Dodge or resist. Boris, do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm good.
No.
I'm Boris, you dumbass.
Raywin.
I was telling him no for you.
Raywin, you have an advantage on the attack, as I'm keeping it distracted.
Alright, well, I can't really do anything except attack, so.
You didn't even need advantage.
Yeah.
Stop holding my hand!
Braywin, do you want to give this some extra little bit of flair?
Exactly as I said, I smack Nala's hand away. I don't need your help. And
Talking about you smacking my
You come out
head.
your scimitar, like you're what happens is Nala's there, she's kind of, you know, like twirling her sword, fighting with it, and then Braywin, you just look at her, just like, get out of the way, and you shove her aside, and you just bring the scimitar down in this thing and just cut it, just like down the middle, just, and it just kind of goo spurts out, and the speedy worm is finally dead. Anyways,
Isn't that the Kirby victory music?
that is the
Mario
Super
RPG.
Mario RPG victory music.
It's been a while since I played that.
Alright, let's go check out this tomb down there. Or
It's not a
the
tomb.
altar. Oh, altar, right?
Yes, it is an
I'm
altar.
gonna do a religion check on that, because I don't want to get too close until I identify what the hell it is.
Alright, do a religion check.
13.
It is an altar to the god of Baal, the god of death and murder. On the sides can be
no.
seen skulls surrounded by a ring of blood droplets.
Nope.
Decorative
nope,
blood
nope.
droplets, not actual blood.
No, that. Yeah, no, I was gonna
Hello,
say that's.
person.
No, I was just gonna back away from that thing. So that's dedicated to Ball. I ain't getting near that.
I'm pretty sure your sword would be all for it.
Let's see if there's anything
If you
other
want, I can take it
interesting
over.
around here.
What do you want me? Okay, well.
Purely cooperation.
Never mind. See all the things.
Why, thank you for the follow. Dragonworks. How's it going? Alright, who's doing
Apparently,
what?
Maris sees everything.
Who's doing what?
I'm using a perception to see if there's anything else about the altar. No.
Just kind of looks, you know, there's probably some dried up blood on it. But it's not like... There's like some skulls and maybe a couple bones at the top of the altar. It's kind of grim, but it doesn't look like it's been used recently.
Okay.
Still an altar to Ball. Which, once you figure out who that god is, me saying that it's that god. As long as you're familiar with Ball, you know it's not a good thing.
There's a little
Well, let's
inscription
just
on the side
leave
that
it
says-
there and figure it out later. I mean, it's inert, as it were. Like nobody's here doing anything with
It
it.
looks inert. Keyword looks.
Yeah, true.
Also, no one should probably try to drip blood on that.
What did you say? Bleed all over it? Right on it.
What? Ryvar cuts himself open, but he doesn't bleed. He was a robot all along.
I'm gonna do a religion check on this thing to figure out some more.
It is an altar to the god of Sarenrae, the goddess of healing and life and the sun and...
Fuck you, man.
Boris, you recognize it's an altar, but you're not sure if it's an altar to Ball.
It's altar of sunshine.
You know, it's an altar to something, and the only reason why you think it could possibly be all is because Nala said it was. But do you trust Nala?
Anyways, well, so since I don't know what the fuck's going on over here, is this a door here that's in front of me?
That is a door in front of you.
Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked. It's a wooden door. The handle doesn't seem to be
the
locked.
door before he opens it.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and open the door.
Click! Door opens. And you see a hallway. As well as a kind of like a small portcullis at the end.
Okay, hold on. I see a some kind of box right here. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a weird thing with the reveal tool.
Okay, just want to make sure that wasn't. Now, what did you say was there again at the end of the hallway?
At the hallway, you can see a portcullis
Is it
that
down or
leads
is it
into
up?
it. It is currently, let's see. It is a wooden portcullis. It seems to be down.
Okay.
Okay.
Remind me
Yeah.
what is skill to see if there's any traps? Was it just
I believe it's just perception.
Okay.
It's perception. It's perception to find traps. It's investigation to figure out what the trap is, what it does, and how to disarm it.
Okay. I'm looking for traps with 12. The.
There are no traps on the door Boris just opened.
I meant in the hallway.
There are no traps in the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see any traps, so I think it's relatively safe to go.
What do you want me to roll again to see if I can see if there's anything that would open the portcullis?
Well, you're not near the portcullis.
Well, okay. Fuck it. YOLO. Do I see anything around? What do you want me to roll to look around?
Perception to look around. You can kind of see it leads into a bigger room. You can't really tell what's in the room.
I'm looking for like something like a lever or anything that would open the.
Oh no! It just kind of looks like it opens up on its own, like you just lift it up.
Oh, okay. Who's our strongest one? Get your ass up here and lift this thing.
Probably.
Make sure there's
me.
Nala.
Yeah, anyone beat 16 strength?
Send in the Goliath.
16. I have 17 strength.
So the two of us can maybe
Find in
work
the
together
door.
to do it.
How are you gonna fit there by two of you?
Okay,
You can
it's not
kind of
just-
squeeze together if you wanted.
Okay.
Or you can just kick it down. It's wood.
The
I
portcullis,
could just
how is it
go
work?
choppy, but I'd rather not make a lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
No one
what's
do
your
a perception
athletics?
check.
What's your athletics, Gilly?
15. No.
Okay,
Wow.
so it's either way.
5?
So it's a +5, so you would have a 15.
Yeah.
Oh,
Athletics is-
passive.
Athletics is probably not what you would use to open this. You probably just use straight strength.
Okay, so either way, we have the same athletic score, so we have passive and rolling. So either way, if you want to squeeze through, one of us can aid the other, and the other one has advantage to try to lift it.
Why don't you just see if one of you can do it first?
Okay.
You're right there.
Said base strength.
Yeah, just base
not
strength.
check. Okay.
If you want to do it like that, you got to put them in double brackets.
Okay, 22.
All right. So you go up and you kind of, dust off your hands. And you say, "I got this," and then you lift it up, and it just goes whoosh, right into the ceiling. Click.
Click as in it locks into place, or click as in it triggers something?
Click. Click. Poof. A big spray of acid hits both you and Boris.
Oh.
This is why everyone stands
Do a... It just says DC 14 save. I don't know what the save is versus acid.
Dex.
back. Yeah, probably.
It's Dex.
It's probably Dex.
Everyone roll charisma.
Since
'cause why not?
it's a trap, it's... Yeah, and it's not poison, it's acid. It's most likely dexterity. Just try and dodge.
Yeah. Poison is con. Universally.
Yeah.
12.
All
And you
right.
say it was DC what?
DC 14.
Oh, so we both get full on sprays.
All right, both of you get hit with acid. Boris, you take 5 points of damage. Nala takes 1.
How does that
Nala
work?
standing closer to the middle of the acid spray and gets hit with.
And I'm tall, and I'm much larger than Boris.
Well, maybe
It went
it's
between
eating
your
through your
legs.
armor right now.
It went
There's
through your
currently
legs.
acid on you, and it's starting to burn.
And I'm wearing organic armor, so that's not helping at all. So yeah.
Does anyone want to try to do anything to help them?
I can cast magic missile to kill you before the acid does.
I don't think that helps.
I'm gonna try to take my magical blade and just try to scrape the acid off my armor.
All right, just do a normal dex.
Normal dex.
Boris, you can do the same.
Sorry again. Say again.
Do a normal dex save.
To use your dagger to try to scrape the acid off before it eats through your armor.
So that same dex.
Yeah, just a dex saving throw.
Give me the same.
Boris is unable to get it
Again.
off. Nala is
I'm
unable
1
to get
point
it off.
less.
Boris
gotta try
takes 8 points of acid damage.
Fuck.
Nala takes 5.
Okay, I'm at 19.
There's still a bit of acid left on you.
Stop melting!
Nala manages to get it all off.
How badly damaged is my armor?
Your armor looks kind of eaten up, but really it's just the stuff on your skin is the worst part.
Yeah, so it's superficial. Okay, that's not bad.
And Boris manages to scrape it all off too. You guys took
Get over here, and I can fix that armor for you.
Get it
It's
off,
fine.
get it off, get it off, get it
It's
off.
fine. She's just gonna go try to get herself cleaned up as best as she can and just be like, out.
Just give me a literal minute. I'll fix it with the mending.
A literal minute.
mending.
A literal minute.
Instantaneous cast time, 1 minute.
Yeah, that
Yep, mending.
it takes
cantrip.
me a minute to cast it, but as soon as I'm done with the minute, it instantly fixes the thing.
So you managed to fix Nala and Boris's armor.
Yeah.
You guys kind of got some scars on you now.
Those I cannot fix.
So we look like Two-Face. It's alright.
That's
You
fine.
didn't get it on your face.
Just
Or did you?
Or did you?
I don't know. Boris took some heavy. hits
Boris,
from
some
the
of
acid
your
above
beard
the-
has been acided off. It's
God
asymmetrical now.
damn it! No! The lady magnet! Damn it!
I'm just gonna
You'll
say
have to
not
trim it a
able to
bit, but
roll.
it's salvageable.
No, it's just fine. She's more worried about she's more worried about any of the acid damage that may have damaged or altered any of her clan tattoos.
Alright. What do you need me to roll to kind of glance into that room where I can, based on what I can see so far?
Just you can peek into the room if you occupy the square with the portcullis. You can just
Okay,
roll perception. Alright. Let me look at something real quick. Roll a stealth check for me, Boris.
A stealth check.
Yes, stealth.
In that one.
That's the one. As you come into the as you come into the room, you notice there's some figures over in the corner. Just kind of huddled in the corner, and they turn and look at you.
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
That one didn't see you.
Well,
That one
was
didn't see
a,
you.
Fuck! Fuck!
Oh, that one saw you. You just hear this. And then begin chasing you back down into the hallway.
At that point, I grab Boris and just throw him behind me.
But technically, he already is behind you. Doesn't matter which way you want to face.
Very funny. So, as you guys are sitting there, kind of, you know, mending the armor and, you know, just kind of talking to each other, it's like, all right, let's send the gnome up ahead. The gnome comes back. He's like, ah!
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
And everyone
What is
roll
it?
initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, here we go again,
There
killing.
we go again. Yep. Oh boy, here I go, killing again.
Oh, even worse than last time.
Let's take this into account.
I can't roll much
Let's use
worse.
this one.
Oh,
Guys, let's take this into account.
Ryvar, goddamn!
They are possibly They are possibly undead, and we have 2 clerics.
Ryver's just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
He's just dancing.
Well, the first order of business is to get away from here, and that is very hard to do if you roll a 1.
Well, you have.
I need to move the stream so they can see what Boris saw. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I...
They sell
let your
someone called a
viewers
Mr. Boney,
Mr. Boney.
which that doesn't seem very accurate considering he's got this like hanging flesh all over him. He
He's
looks like
very,
a-
very bony. He's not made of bones. He's just, you know, bony and really skinny.
Okay.
It looked like Zoidberg's black.
Alright,
That's
Braywin.
racist.
No, it's not. Braywin. The gnome comes back. Ah!
Immediately. What did you do now?
Run away.
Just talking to you, Boris.
Something saw me! They're hideous looking! One of them saw me! They're coming!
Did you look in the mirror?
No! I looked at your mom! Shut up! Let's go!
So I'm gonna draw my sword and shield. And I guess I'll take my... I'm gonna step here and take a dodge stand. Just-
Alright.
Yeah.
What kind of vision do you have? You're just a human, right?
Yeah, I'm just a human.
Alright. You don't really see anything. It's just kind of dark.
I'm just gonna
You
stand there.
can probably see something moving around because it's like dim light. But then you see, how fast can these move? Okay. Then you see.
Oh, that's pretty creepy.
This one comes up
Ah!
They sound lovely.
to you, and it's gonna try and claw at you. With these just really sharp kind of claws that don't even look like fingers. They're just
Talons.
there. They're like talons. And as it hits, you can kind of feel like this dark kind of presence coursing through you. Oh, excuse me. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Also, you take 7 damage. Okay. You've You've probably tasted things worse than how this feels, and you're just like, ah, this is nothing. Bring it on, Metal Gear. And you're fine, other than taking 7 points of damage.
Okay, then I'm gonna shout to them to start making room.
Interesting. Nala.
Since I believe this is how movement works again in 5th edition, I'm gonna stand there real quick, send a Eldritch Blast at this one, right in front of Braywin, and then step back to where I was to this room.
Yes, you can do that in 5e.
13 versus its AC,
Yes.
9 force damage.
So
then.
you basically just do. He's like, take this, fiend!
As
and-
this shadowy eldritch energy just flies out of my sword and it strikes this thing.
And you just hear pew 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 pew.
God damn it, the voice in my head is now doing finger guns. Wait, what's a gun?
What's a gun? Well, you see, a gun is a thing that goes pew 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 pew. Maris.
Are you okay up there?
Doesn't look like it.
No, just make room.
Oh,
I shudder from the 7 damage.
oh. Let's see. Okay, let's see the distance. There's the measure. Cool. Okay, I'm going to squeeze through here. Have my holy symbol out. Be gone, undead!
Be gone, thought!
Yeah, I channel divinity. I turn undead of. I need to check the level.
I think they just make a saving throw.
Yeah, DC 13 though.
Alright, so that one fails.
Wisdom.
That one fails. That one succeeds. So you see this.
Let me.
Oh wait, it's not their turn.
Yeah. Let me
Oops.
just first check that I can actually turn these creatures.
Pretty sure you can.
I'm trying to
You
recall
know,
how turn
there's-
works in 5th.
I'm looking at the CR.
Oh, I don't think there's a. I don't think
Well,
there's.
yeah, it depends on your level compared to the CR of the undead. Strong undead versus a weak turn undead just are immune to
No,
it.
no, okay. Turn undead doesn't have a.
Yeah, it doesn't have a CR thing.
Oh,
yeah, it's a
so that's-
destroy undead.
Destroy
that has
Undead
it.
has the CR.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, you can kind of see these two down here, kind of like, and kind of shaking as they're looking at you. This one's just like, whatever.
Well, at least made it a little bit easier. The two are just running away for a while. That's my turn.
Oh, for a minute. They're gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna set this bar to 10. There we go. All right, Boris.
So I'm going to. I can move after I do my bonus and my main one, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna again do divine favor. Exactly.
You gain the divine
And
favor of
the-
your gods.
The one that's in front of Braywin, I'm gonna do a sacred flame.
DC 13 Dex. Okay. Phew, nothing personnel, kid. He kind of dodges out of the side. You're not very good with a sacred flame. You're still kind of getting used to it.
And I'm gonna squeeze the fuck out of here and get back in the other room.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Welcome
Come
back.
through. Kind of walk under Nala's legs because she's just that tall.
All right.
Get it.
Well, it's kind of a tight hallway.
This
That's
one
what she
has
said.
taken damage.
Well, I think I might. How heavy would you say my lance is?
Let's find out.
I already have the PVG up. I can get that real quick.
PDF. No, I'm looking right at it. Lance is... It doesn't have a weight here. There it is. It is 6 pounds.
Oof. Just a pound over.
Well, if you throw it, you could probably cast that spell. Kind of give it that
Little thrust. Do you think I would get penetration to a couple of them?
I don't think you'd penetrate with the spell. Let's see. Oh. Okay, but if you do that, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. I think the way the spell is worded, you can pierce with something like that. But, let's see. The lance has... How many hit points? What do lance have? That is a good question. All right,
Be right back, one sec.
How much HP does a lance have? Yeah. In D&D, not Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII is just D&D, but
Yeah.
with all of the rules changed.
Let's get the weapons.
That doesn't help us at all.
Alright, let's see. Objects. Armor class, I want that hit points.
Mass Effect is like D&D with all the
Resilience.
rules.
Alright,
Mass
we'll
Effect
say...
is like Starfinder. Starfinder is like Pathfinder, and Pathfinder is like D&D. You can trace it back.
Oh boy. Alright, let's say it's got 18 hit points. So if you wanted to do that, your lance only has 18 hit points. So it would take a lot of damage if it managed to pierce through everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But also keep in mind that you have Maris, who can basically reforge stuff.
That's true.
And as long as it's not completely broken, I can just mend it.
Yeah.
So if I were to throw my lance and give it a catapult with my spell, what would you allow?
Well, Braywin would have to dodge out. You would have to warn everybody in front of you to get out of the way.
Yeah. Just yell at everybody, tell them to duck
Yeah.
or lay on the ground.
If
or-
you do that, you just yell at everyone to duck, and I think everyone who wants to drop prone can. If they don't, they just have to make a dex save to dodge it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, this is B. So just keep in mind, on a failed save, the object strikes the target but then stops moving.
Let's see. What would the DC of this save be?
The DC of the dex saving throw would be Gilly's spell DC, which would be 12.
Okay, yeah, I should probably drop prone and not try to roll that.
Wow.
Oh
I mean, the
my.
way that's worded, it's almost like it's supposed to pierce.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
it's really
let's
it's
get this out of the way.
Oh.
oh gosh, DC 12 Dex. Okay, so Gilly just yells, "Duck! Everybody duck!"
I'm not gonna
Where?
get this
Where's it?
Oh my
I'm
Who
just gonna
ducks?
hit.
Who ducks? That's the question.
I duck.
I'm just flat on the floor.
I
Just
hit it.
lay it all the way down.
Braywin does not duck.
I just drop down on my stomach and keep the holy symbol up like, yes, no way!
Gilly says, "Everybody duck!" And he just throws this catapult almost with incredible speed. As Ryvar and Maris, it sails over your head. Braywin gets hit by it, gets nicked by it, and takes 16 bludgeoning. Well, it's piercing damage.
I'm just like, oh, what the hell? I'm almost tempted to turn and face my party to fight them.
No, little separate damage instances. Unfortunately, the first one saves, so he takes it straight in the gut. And he takes 16 piercing damage, as he's just got this giant lance in his chest. Just,
I don't think that was effective. I mean, you almost killed a friendly and barely.
You can kill all the friendlies you want. They'll just come back.
so this one drops to the ground, just this lance sticking out of its chest. And
Hey, watch it, Gilly.
Wow.
I told him to duck.
I still don't see any ducks around.
Gilly, do you want to move anywhere?
You might want to
just
start
gonna
getting the fuck out. You might want to start getting the fuck out of Dodge because I think everyone's coming after you.
Ryvar, you are currently prone on the ground as this
So, is
giant
it a move
lance.
action or a full round to get up?
It's half your movement speed to get up in 5e. So if you can move
Okay.
if you can move 30 feet, it takes 15 feet of your movement to get up.
So I will get up,
You get up on your feet.
and then I'm gonna move 15 feet back, so I'm behind the next thing that Gilly does.
Watch out, it might slip next time and go backwards.
This is true.
Gilly accidentally rolls a nat 20. It destroys the entire dungeon.
And so I'm not sure how these skeleton things are going to react to necrotic damage, but I can reach the one all the way in the back, so I think I'm going to try to high-five it with my chill touch.
High five.
Alright, let's see. Didn't say anything on necrotic damage. So yeah,
Nope.
the hand comes out of the ground and it's going up to high five him, but it can't quite reach. It only gets up to about his knee, and it's kind of just sitting there hanging. It's still there, just like waiting for the high five.
Well, I think that's better than going a little bit higher and touching some dangly balls.
It's a skeleton. What's going to be dangling?
Well, that weird black flesh that it seems to have.
Everybody time to go like, come
It's
on!
sitting there, waiting for the high five. Braywin. Ow.
As I cough blood.
Also, don't forget Chill Touch. If you do hit, actually, if you hit an undead target with Chill Touch, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of its next turn.
Yes, because that's gonna happen.
Yeah, like anyone's gonna be able to get close enough to punch Ryvar.
Okay, so is the one in front of me dead then?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, it's just on the ground, giant lance in its heart.
I'm having my doubts, so I'm just gonna step back. I'm gonna rage, save my ass. And I'm gonna take another dodge stance.
Gilly, you motherfucker!
Should have laid down.
Oh, our little dysfunctional. Oh, lovely.
I wouldn't call us family.
I didn't say family.
I can break these cups.
Barbarian rage! I can break these cuffs! You can't break those cuffs.
Honestly, if we were a dysfunctional family, Boris would be that uncle that no one likes to talk about.
There we go, this one goes.
We also try to make sure to keep the kids away from him.
Oh, yes, definitely. So these two just run away. Just... Wait, let's see. Right about there. Okay.
And they just try to stay a minimum of 30 feet away from wherever Maris stands.
They're basically like, don't hurt me. Nala.
So, should we continue to just spend 10 turns to let these things go there, or attack them and break the turn undead? What'd you guys' call?
Well, as long
two
as
of
you
them,
just
you can-
attack one of them, the other one will still turn away.
That's true. I don't have any. I only have cantrips. I don't have anything that can do AoEs. So, can I see one of these two from my distance?
Give me a second. You can kind of see them.
Okay, so I would have disadvantages on the attack roll.
I say they have half cover.
They ran away?
Yeah, because Maris did
Turn undead.
turn undead.
I think it was the lance impaling me that scared them.
Yeah. I'll try to hit that one on the right.
All right. How does cover work?
Oh!
It doesn't matter because I have
shit.
crit
Oh.
Oh.
and
I
I
see
rolled
a
max
dex save
damage.
on this.
Oh,
Oh,
my
dear.
lord.
So I crit,
and
do
crit
max.
damage.
Yeah, plus 5, so I do a grand total of 15 as one of these guys gets shot in
Which
the
one?
back with Eldritch. The one on the right. I shot him in the back with Eldritch Energy for 15 damage.
Basically here, I'm a foreign blade! You like that impression? I learned that one on the internet.
What's the internet?
I don't know!
Wow.
Buddy, I don't understand 90 of the things you talk. 90% of the things you talk about.
That's okay.
You gotta explain these at some point.
No, I don't.
Okay.
So this one just goes, and it turns around and it's getting ready to attack again. And did you want to step back into the room, or?
I'm gonna do that just so Maris and Braywin has room to move.
All right, Maris, you're on the ground.
Well, I get off the ground. Well, I don't, but I get up.
You're prone again on the ceiling. You're off the ground. All right, you stand up.
No, but I get up. Get up and do we have level 1 spells or?
Have you
I'm
used
not
any?
sure.
I haven't used any.
Then you still got yours.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Do I want to heal Braven? But
I guess it depends. How badly damaged does she look?
Do a medicine check.
yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let's first see how hurt she looks. There's medicine.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
She's fine.
I mean,
It'll be
there's just, I mean, blood is on the outside of your body all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
This is just but the flesh wound.
I mean, there's a dark throbbing. There's blood coming out at a dark throbbing rate, so you know it's.
Yeah,
fine.
she'll be fine.
You
I'll
didn't hit
just
an artery
shoot
or
the-
anything.
I'll just shoot
What?
the same Mr. Boney that.
We're still alive.
I'll just shoot the same Mr. Boney that. Nala shot with the Sacred
The
Blade.
one on the right.
All right, it is at half cover.
Which means what?
Which means it gets a +2 to its dex save. And
Oh.
AC. Watch, it gets a +4 and it's gonna fail it. I just know it. Yeah, I called it. I freaking called it. It's like nothing. It tries to do nothing personnel kid, but it gets hit anyways.
So
It realizes its legs gone. Oh,
it tries to dodge after I just blew off a decent chunk of its body.
You probably blew off an arm or something. Tries to dodge away, but it just gets off balance.
Yeah, I probably blew off its right side considering its back was turned to half cover, so that's probably what I hit.
Moradin smiteth thee.
But hey, it's radiant damage and these things are undead.
Mm-hmm.
It goes.
Doom.
Of course it is.
You want to move anywhere before your turn ends.
I can't because I just got out.
No,
You still have,
you still have 15 feet.
yeah, you lose half your movement to get up.
Oh, okay. I'll make way for private.
Yeah, you can make it to this corner.
I need to get to
You
the
go
corner.
hide in the corner. A Boris.
Okay, so, here. So I should be able to. Do I see him? Kind of.
You can kind of see him. If you were to attack him, he would have 3 force cover.
Boris does I think gnomes do have dark vision, right?
I'm pretty sure they do. Let me take a look.
I think Boris
background. Yeah,
and Gimli
he's got dark vision.
Yeah, so Boris and Gimli are the only ones that can see actually just fine down here.
So that means can I cast that spiritual weapon on him, or right next to him?
Let's
If I put it
see.
here.
60 feet. Yeah, you can see there. You can put it where you want.
Okay. Well,
All right.
lets me click. Oh,
What,
sorry, wrong click. So I'm gonna put it there in between them.
What kind of
I
weapon
can
do you
attack
want to make?
Like what are my options? I don't understand.
Just any kind of weapon. It doesn't matter. Damage is the same.
Yeah, it's thematically, what would you manifest
A
as?
giant floating sword.
I would have said dildo.
It is Boris, so it would make sense.
Fake
You know
vagina.
No, just for Gilly, I'm gonna make it a giant freaking strap-on.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
so
okay,
it's like
it's not. It's
So it's
not
like
a
the
strap
penetrate.
on.
No, it's like the penetrator from Saints Row.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
trying to find it.
It's a giant purple
Anyways.
dildo sword.
Yeah.
So I will.
I would definitely get banned from Twitch if I put that down there. So.
You say that! Saints Row is perfectly okay to Twitch stream.
Huh.
Okay, so what do I have to roll here? What's it?
1 second. Get this image here. Yes. Open image, new tab. Thank you.
Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid. Alright. It's probably gonna be like really huge, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a purple sword. Use your imagination.
Okay. So the one on the right is what I'm gonna attack with it. What do I
Right.
need to roll for that? This says
Let's see. Spell attacks modifier. So you. Let's see. Boris in your spells page. You see up.
It's
Oh, no, it
10 plus
doesn't.
proficiency. It's 10 plus proficiency plus
No.
his spellcasting mod.
it says I can make a melee spell attack against.
Yeah, melee spell attack. So what's your spellcasting? It's
Yeah, which is
wisdom, right?
proficiency plus the It's
Yeah.
it's
Wisdom
his
plus-
proficiency plus his wisdom.
All right, so 3 plus 2 is +5. So you roll d20 +5 to make it attack.
Plus
There it
five.
is. Your spell attack. Why is it +6?
Wow.
What is that? +6. It's +5. Oh, it's wisdom? Yeah.
Yeah, because he's a cleric.
Oh. 12 against it. That hits.
Okay, so I gotta roll.
Go to your class.
No, on here it says you're moving my thing.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
1d8
spell.
plus
It tells-
spellcasting ability fodder, which is wisdom. So 1d8 plus 3 damage. And for some reason the music is doubling up again. Anyways, there we go. So you conjure up a purple sword of questionable material and questionable shape. You basically come
Wait.
out.
Also, I have divine favor still active.
Yeah, that's on your weapon.
Yeah. It's,
Is that not my weapon that I created?
No, that's a spell. This is a spell. It's not your weapon. This
Yeah,
is an ethereal mass of
light.
stuff.
I was just saying.
It's
Anyway,
a matter-
okay, go ahead.
It's a physical manifestation of divine energy, so you're not actually attacking with it. It's doing its own attacks. It's like a dancing sword.
Okay, that is actually a. No, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, it is. It is a bonus weapon, bonus action. Huh. All right, so you still have your action and your move.
So you can actually rush up to
But,
attack or attack with a ranged attack if you want.
You basically smack this thing upside the head with a giant dildo bat, and basically knock it down, and it just goes, and it stops moving.
So, can I make it attack the other one as my regular attack?
No.
You can cast Sacred Flame.
Can I see it right now from where I am?
You cannot see the other one. No. There's
If I move here, can I see it?
it has half cover from there.
Sacred Flame hasn't been doing it all that well, so I'll at least try it just for the hell of it.
I mean, it's just a cantrip, so go for it. Okay, so +2 dex, +4. Whoop. Nope, you can't get a good. You can't really see it too well, and it just kind of just misses, as it's still just kind of cowering away from Maris.
That dice teetered on 3 and 16.
Yeah, I
Just
saw
cheated.
it.
No.
Alright, Gilly.
Gilly, your
What I
lance
like,
is
though,
currently in this guy's chest.
Yeah. But I could use the bonus action to weapon bond, I suppose.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's bonus action.
The lance disappears from its chest and appears in its hand. There's a bunch of gore on the tip.
Brayden becomes more scared now that the lance is gone.
And you.
Knowing that it can come back from behind again.
Exactly.
It's like, here comes the round tip!
Again.
How far away is that thing from me?
That
The
thing
last door.
is... Not only is it behind 3/4 cover, it is 50 feet away.
How close could I get?
We can move 25 feet, so... You can move between Braywin and the first corpse.
Okay.
Now can I see it better?
You can see it a bit better, but it's still kind of behind cover. Let me draw.
Think I could hit it with Toll the Dead?
Oh yeah, you could definitely hit it with Toll the Dead.
Alright.
Hey.
Yeah.
Try it.
Yeah.
Alexa.
Yeah, I'll do that. Let me roll that.
Okay. Alexa. Fan on. Okay.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, really. Oh, well. But it didn't get close.
Arriva.
You know, this thing is a bit too far away to effectively get to, and the rest of the party's doing a pretty good job of it, so I'm gonna go nestle myself into this corner here. Just keep dancing without doing much for now.
By you accidentally dance and invoke the altar with the power of Ball. Everyone dies. Just kidding.
No, it turns out that Ball actually is a huge fan of dancing. And so he comes down, manifests before us, and challenges you to a dance-off for your life.
Dance off for your life. And Ryvar's like, river dance. Braywin,
Well,
it's
I
your
would
turn.
lose that dance off immediately and die, then come back because of where we are.
Raywin, you notice Gilly is in front of you now.
I am quite pleased by this.
You smack him upside the head. No, just-
Out of my way.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna push Gilly out of the way, but I'm gonna like really shove him into the wall when I walk by.
Gilly, do athletics. Or no, acrobatics. Get out of the way. Gilly, you get shoved into the wall like really hard as Braywin just pushes past you.
Shouldn't that be like a strength check?
Well, it doesn't hurt. You just kind of just get pushed.
Yeah, but I'm a lot stronger than him.
Well, he's raging
Not
right now,
that
so
time.
that's debatable.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here, and I guess I'll just take another dodge stance.
What's that?
I'm gonna take another dodge stance.
All right, Mr. Boney. He's scared of Maris, but not enough to get close to you and attack!
How far are they from Maris?
He's 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
He attacks with his claws!
way to go, Maris.
But he misses! Just, he's just kind of flailing at you.
He goes to strike Braywin, and then looks over Braywin's shoulder and sees Maris just staring at him.
Boom. Just like doing that bird stare, or that meme.
Yeah.
I'll find it. Anyways, it just goes. Noah.
I want to try to stay out of this hallway as often as I can, considering the shit I've seen being thrown down there. So, do what I did last time. Quickly stealth out, see what I can see. Hey, this thing doesn't have cover anymore. Just do another Eldritch Blast. Doesn't hit this time.
Not as epic as last time.
He goes.
No.
You hear. Reloading! Okay, I'm ready!
Hey, focus,
We're
focus,
not having it!
focus.
So I'll get him next time! I'll get him next time!
It's okay, just remember focus.
Maris. I can't find that picture of that bird that looks like it's really angry. Mainly because if you search Angry Birds, you just get the stupid app thing.
Oh, I just noticed something. Oh, that's interesting. If Maris steps 10 feet forward, this thing has to retreat 10 feet, and it can't do a disengage action. It just has to run away, which means it provokes opportunity attacks.
Interesting. That kid, it's like, come on, a little bit closer. I'm gonna get you. Now go back. Just like through the gauntlet of opportunity attacks.
Wait. It's like you just step back. Ah! Step forward again. Braywin gets her opportunity attacks.
Is it dramatic bird? No, that's the eagle. There it is. I don't know why I couldn't find this one. No, not that. Stupid Pinterest.
I love. Hey, don't insult Pinterest. That's great for finding image tokens.
Yeah, but just trying to wade through all the junk.
True, I know, but still, DeviantArt and Pinterest are the only really good uses that we can get for good images for tokens.
Yeah. Anyways, Maris, it's your turn. It's dramatic raven.
Okay. Well, let's see. I think I am. Yep. When in doubt, cast more fire.
Alright. DC 13 Dex. Okay.
Okay.
Dodges out of the way. Nothing personnel, kid. You'll never
Why
catch
does
me.
everybody go?
I'm
with
the
no
ultimate
personnel?
life form. Gotta go fast. Sonic memes. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I don't. And why does everybody want to go and not
I don't know.
gotta go fast?
Gotta go
Get it?
fast.
So, since he's moved, I have to recast the spiritual weapon to.
No, you on your turn you basically tell it, hey, go over there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have it go up behind him.
All right.
Oh, that's right where it wants
It
to
just,
go.
it just,
Boom.
it just takes a bonus action to tell it where to go to and who to attack.
And you basically say, aim for the butt. And you get right behind it and you hit. So roll damage.
So you're just telling this very specific sword we're talking about to aim for the
Fucking
butt.
damage!
Literally.
Wow.
Yes, we're going
So
there.
you go up and you come up behind. You go, get him in the butt. And he just gives him a little slap in the butt. And he goes, "Rah! Stop that.
That's
All
my
right.
personnel.
That was your bonus action.
Yes, I can do my main action still.
Here's
Who died on the background?
Just for the hell of it, Sacred Flame! Oh god, what the fuck image is that?
this is how Maris is looking at the undead with the channel and just the oh on the dumb cities. Anyways, Sacred Flame.
That's not the right word though. That's the do you want some fuck bud?
That was the one that's like, it's a nice car you have there. Be a shame if someone crapped all over it. Unfortunately, it just barely dodges to the side.
God damn it!
It just misses. The Sacred Flame is missing. There's the sun was in your eyes. You weren't
At least
ready.
the other weapons work. At least the other spiritual weapons doing it, so.
You want to move anywhere for your turn?
Yeah, I'll just move right back here, let people go ahead and...
Alright. Gilly.
So if I were to
Move this
I mean, I
guy.
could go there and then can I attack with my lance
Yes,
without injuring?
you can. Because you have
if
reach.
What if he rolls like a 1?
If he rolls a 1, then there's going to be trouble.
I didn't roll one.
Okay,
So
good.
as Braywin's kind of dodging to the side, getting ready, you just kind of find an opening and attack through her. And you just basically just stab it. It just goes. "Rah!" And you get it right in the shoulder, and it just kind of convulses a little bit, and it's looking at you angrily. Angrily.
Well, I'd be angry if I had some fuck me in the
Yeah.
butt too.
It just slapped him in the butt. It didn't actually
Oh
do
no!
what you think it did.
Yeah, he's feeling the divine energy in a place he hasn't felt since he was alive and a choir boy.
It doesn't help the fact that it's
bad joke.
purple and pointy.
Bad form. Bad form.
Hey, I'm gonna. If I see the opportunity, I'm gonna go there.
Low hanging fruit. Bad form. Bad form.
Bad form, Jack. Bad form.
No, bad form, bad form. You must learn to play by Master Jack's rules.
Also, since it's been attacked now, it loses its fear of Maris.
Oh yeah, it's lost that a while ago.
I thought it
Ryvar.
was for
Theirs is still 30
10.
feet away, so that's not going to do much.
No, if it gets attacked, it drops the turn
The
undead.
turn undead.
Okay, so first I'm going to go back here,
Mm-hmm.
and it is still in range, so I'm going to try that high five again.
The high five's still waiting.
You basically just say, you kind of whisper an arcane whisper into its mind. Go ahead, do it. High five. High five. High five. High five. High five. And it just goes, high five! And it hits the hand next to it, and he just goes, argh! You just see the hand just do like a fist pump. Yes! And then sinks back into the ground as it takes 4 damage. The
How
hand
is
is
this thing not dead yet?
because one of them got crit, the other one got a lance thrown at it, and this one's just kind of been taking pot shots.
Well, maybe I should throw a lance at it, I guess.
4, 7. Yeah. Alright. Ryvar's turns on Braywin. There's a skeletal looking man in front of you. He's going, bleh. Bleh.
Contemplating. There's also a damn dwarf behind me.
The dwarf that threw a lance.
Exactly.
That damn dwarf.
Hey, why don't you just roll a dice and say go even odd? You attack one, you attack the undead, the other you attack Gilly.
No, but I need to get the kill still, so I attack.
You need the kill steal. No! Unfortunately, you can't quite get the kill steal as you slice at its left side, but its arm is already missing. What happened? When did that happen? Who knows? Maybe
I have
it
no
went for a
idea.
high five and its arm exploded. You're like, no, I didn't get the kill. You're just kind of swiping at it, just raging, infuriated that you didn't get to kill this thing.
The arm is on the floor, just high-fiving with the chill Dutch hand.
It's actually knows right now in an arm wrestling competition with the chill touch.
It reaches in and it just goes. It goes in and tries to bite at you, almost like a zombie. And it hits! And you take 2 piercing damage because you're raging. It hits! 2 damage. Okay.
But you're now infected with the zombie plague, so we have to put you down.
It just kind of just rips a little bit of flesh. I mean, it's not, you don't feel like you're being infected or turned.
She's infected!
Kill her. Nala.
Okay. Gilly is now a safe distance away that unless something appears behind us, he's not gonna throw that lance this way.
I'm gonna turn around and lock it.
So,
It's like, I just gotta attack something, I'm sorry!
So a nat 1 and just turns around and throws it. Oh god, it slipped!
you turn 180 degrees and that's just you slipping?
1 second.
My foot slipped. And my hand slipped.
I'm just gonna continue to try to just do my Eldritch Splash. I don't want to cast my version of Chill Trust. I don't want to deal Ryvar's thing.
Alright.
16. Oh, max damage again.
So just go. You just turn the corner and you just hear this. You can't dodge it, I'm using my wall hacks. Did I get him?
You have direct line of sight on it. I don't think wall hacks are going to do much.
And he basically say, I got him, bud! Pew, 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 you're dead, I got you, you're dead, no, you're dead. And you just hear this, as this thing crumbles to the ground.
Sorry, I'm the one that kills Stilled.
How could you?
Quack!
Quack. Through the tables and the memes.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen that video?
I watch it at least once a day.
Yeah, same here.
I'm gonna look down and say,
For some reason.
Maris, you might need to attend some medical attention on Waywin there. She doesn't look so good after getting hit by that lance and whatever those things were.
The floating sword pokes the body in the butt. You just hear Boris go, and then it goes away. Ah.
How are you a cleric? God damn it!
Well, you wanna know who his deity is? It was I think it was like some god of war or something, but then I changed it to something more appropriate.
Borisy?
Yeah, let's see.
Is it like
Inventory.
the goddess of love? Is it the goddess of love or
Sun,
the traveler?
Sune, face of a beautiful red-haired woman. She is the goddess of love or something like that.
Wait, so Waywin actually kind of resembles his god.
Yeah, I guess she kind of does. Let's see. Sun,
Kill your
noticeably
goddess.
fire hair. Deity of beauty, governance also over love. Her dogma primarily concerned love based on outward beauty, where primary importance placed upon loving people who responded to the Sunite's appearance. Yeah. It's basically the god of love and beauty.
That makes sense for some of his behavior, but what about the immature college frat boy humor?
Well, he's still in training. He's trying...
Yeah.
Alright, so these things are on the ground. And, yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna just go down there and get out of the way so, Maris can treat Braywin.
I hope there's no more undead in this room.
And my rage is off. Oops.
Alright. Braywin kind of calms down. I got you. Don't worry. Braywin just kind of calms down a bit. Just like... And you step into the room, you can see kind of... It's like it's a pretty big room.
I heal Braven for...
5 HP.
No? Better than nothing.
Now, these points, do we see like doors?
Yeah,
Yeah,
give me
I
a
think-
second.
Yeah, I was about to ask, are those doors or just open passages?
They are doors.
Well, they seem like open passages.
No, you can definitely see the doors. Gilly, you can see in
Okay.
the north, kind of another room opening up. Let me just reveal this stuff real quick. Man,
No
I
worries.
miss map tools.
How easy it was?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to stream map tools, if I remember correctly.
It is.
Well-
It's-
Yeah.
Depends on your software.
It also depends on your rig. My rig can't handle streaming that well, so I only ever did raw audio whenever I recorded anything and did post that.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys are in this room, you kind of notice now that there's a really foul smell, and you can to one side you can easily see just a pile of bones and rotted flesh, as well as some tattered bits of cloth, kind of just over here. And you can notice that these bony things may have had some things on them that you can search for.
I don't want to dig through that.
Let's go through this. I'll use my...
So that door's open, huh?
It's just an archway. It's not really a door. It
Anyone
might have
want
been
to
a-
check it for traps?
I'm gonna 1 second. I'm gonna ask my Black Blade if it can okay, we have. Does this room seem familiar to you? And I'm just wanting to make sure it's concentrating. Which way from here do we go to find where our gear is?
Yep.
Where you came from? Okay, which way?
Yep.
Can you tell me which way?
Yep. You go. Yep.
Okay, please tell me which way then.
You go that way.
And I'm just gonna point at each door. Is it that one?
Yes.
Is it that one?
Yes.
You don't remember, do you?
Yeah, dude, you go that way.
Which way?
That way.
This way?
You go that way.
Just say yes or no at the door I'm pointing at.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
You don't know it all, do you?
Yeah, I do. You go that way.
I just pointed at all the doors and you said those are all the ways to go.
Yep, you go that way.
You're dealing with a retard.
Yes, I am.
You're dealing with a sword that doesn't have eyes. What do you expect?
It's somehow able to perceive somehow.
So does
Have the sword point in the direction.
That's what I'm trying to have it do.
Lay it on the ground and spin it. Make it stop.
Spin the bottle.
No.
It could technically do that for itself, so yeah, I guess I'll just do that. And stop
18
itself.
perception? Does it see anything on the
Maris, you
doorway
might have...
that Gilly was looking?
Oh, in the doorway that you... No, you don't really see anything. It's just kind of an archway.
So no traps.
Second.
But look, there's 5 doors here, and there's 5 of you. So everyone just take one, and I'll wait for you guys to meet up once you find our gear.
And then I investigate the dead corpses. Although I'm not the one investigating the corpses.
Alright, move out of the way, Gilly. I'm gonna squeeze by.
No, well, it seems I'm good
All right,
going through
hold on a
these
second.
corpses.
All right, you're going through the corpses, and you managed to find... One of them had like a small bedroll. One of them had a set of robes on him that you actually didn't. That was the one that got pierced by the lance. So you
I
managed
can
to not.
fix that.
Well, you managed to not hit the robes. It wasn't really wearing them so much as just kind of had it draped around him, almost as if it didn't know how to wear robes. And you also find a merchant's scale.
Well, the thing is, though, if the lance went through the thing, its front, it still would have gone out the back of the robes.
Whatever. You put the sword on the ground, and it starts spinning. It goes... Wee, wee.
Please stop in the direction that we need to go to get to the other gear.
It keeps spinning, and it starts to slow down as it loses momentum, and it eventually stops, and it just goes that way.
Did you stop that yourself, or did you just stop naturally?
I stopped.
Friction?
Hello, yes, I am stopped.
I'm gonna roll insight. I don't think this thing. I think this thing is just talking because it's not that smart. I honestly want to start talking to the other personality it has because it seems smarter.
Who says they're different? Always roll insight. Well, you don't really know if the sword kind of knows where it's going, but you did remember something that one guy said. He said if you just follow the right wall, you'll get there, no problem.
Alright, I'm gonna check this door. Is it unlocked?
That door. Let me take a look.
Right in front of me.
I'm looking. Give me a sec.
You said if you follow the right wall, you'll get there, so we gotta go back, guys.
No.
Right wall. If we came through this way, everything on the left.
The door's
like
unlocked, Boris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you gotta remember the way we came in here on and the way our characters would be facing.
Yeah.
Boris, the door's unlocked.
I'm gonna check it for traps.
There are no traps.
I'm gonna stand back and anyone else want to try it?
Okay, so so this door seems unlocked and it's untrapped?
It's a wooden door, yeah.
Seems.
Okay, which way is the handle and which way does it seem to swing?
It swings inwards and the handle's on the right side.
So this side right here then. So I'm gonna do that and then swing it open while I'm trying to be around the corner.
Swing it open. It goes click. It's open.
Peer around the corner.
I'm gonna stand there. What do I see?
A dead end.
Oh. Shit, wrong button. I meant.
There's probably some bones or some tattered cloth in there, but there's really just nothing there.
Alright. This door right in front of me now, is it unlocked?
Alright, let's
Check
see.
it.
South entry. It is an iron door. It is unlocked.
I'm gonna check it for traps.
There are no traps.
Okay,
Just
I'm
to
gonna.
be on the safe side. You guys want to try it open, or I can?
No, I'm gonna check this for traps myself. Yeah, that's just like you didn't say there was traps on the portcullis, and I still got an face full of acid.
Yes, because you didn't see any traps.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure you actually didn't check for traps on the portcullis.
No, we didn't.
12. So
There are no
You
traps.
got less than me.
yeah, it looks okay.
Hold on. Back up, guys.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy.
Alright, what are you doing?
I'm going to make the door swing open on its own.
Huh, let's see.
It says you can instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut.
Oh, that's right, you
Is that a
can.
cantrip or a level 1?
That's a
I
cantrip.
just found that.
Let me,
Oh, wow, that's gonna be a lot more useful.
Yeah, I just found it after we got hit with acid, or else I would have used it then.
Yeah,
Oh.
so we just use this then to open all the doors from a distance, so we just let that naturally trigger traps if they're unlocked.
You hear
Yep.
it as you cast the spell. You just kind of hear it poof, as this door just flies open and slams against the other wall. It appears that the door might have been stuck, but the spell just compels it to fly open, and it just kind of breaks off a bit of the wall, and it hits the wall, rebounds, and then shuts again.
Well, no traps triggered when it did that, so that's the safe door then.
As far as you know.
So, Boris, since it's a cantrip, you can just cast those all day.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay,
closed
so-
again?
It closed itself apparently, but nothing triggered.
It was stuck, so it like kind of just flew open, kind of broke a bit of the wall with it, and it hit the wall. It basically broke off a piece of this wall because it was stuck. Then it opened up and hit this wall, rebounded off, and then went back and closed
Slam.
itself.
So I'm gonna make it open again.
It opens
Okay.
normally, just kind of goes.
All right. Anyone want to go peek inside?
I'll take a peek inside.
Do
AC.
perception check.
Oh, I almost hit performance again. 17. As I
You
look down the corridor.
you see in the corner a small figure huddling in the corner, basically just like pressing themselves up against the corner, getting as far away as they can from that north hallway. And you see a very familiar figure just kind of sitting there, like trembling, as you
Mouse,
see
is that-
Mouse.
Mouse, is that you?
What was that? What was that? What happened?
Mouse! Mouse! Hey, us! Us. We have your food.
Mouse kind of calms down and just like, what did you do? What was that? What happened?
I think it's called magic, at least that's what you people call it. You want your fish?
Where are the things? They almost got me. Where'd they go?
Oh, we killed those.
What? What? You killed them? They're gone. She's kind of, Mouse is kind of calming down a bit.
Well,
I mean, they're
the
still
way it
here,
was
but they're dead.
well, they're dead, but they're dead again. But the way it was explained to how this place
Yeah.
works, they'll be back in like 24 hours. So
Mouse is kind of calming down. She's still kind of shaking, and you notice on the ground there's like a couple pieces of metal that she goes to pick up, and she picks them up and kind of hides them away. And
Mouse, what are those?
It's me tools. It's me tools.
Okay, got the
and,
food you.
and she just kind of nervously walks out, and she's like, "You got food?"
So she
I handed
walks
the
out,
fish
throw
I
the
caught
at him.
earlier.
She takes the raw fish and just kind kind of takes out a small knife and just chops the head off and just starts gnawing into it. Just raw. It's like, oh, it tastes amazing. Thank you.
I approve of this.
I'm a little bit disgusted out of character because there's still the scale issue to deal with and the gut issues, but I guess she's fine with that.
Well, she basically just chopped off the head and she's just kind of peeled it from the outside and spitting out the scales.
Yeah, but still, anyway. Then it's less disgusting anyway now.
It kind of looks like she's done this before, maybe.
Probably, but yeah. There's the food we promised you.
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you. You know, Mouse is kind of a smaller person, so that it's
So, Mouse, we gotta ask you, how the hell did you sneak past the people at the Have Pin? None of them saw you. Mouse!
She got just between mouthfuls. Like, oh, Mouse is sneaky. They never find me. I tried to steal from them once. They kicked me out.
You slipped through the bars they had guarding while there was a guy right there standing at the door.
Boss? Oh no, I didn't take the walkway. I went through the secret door.
Secret door?
And she kind of looks up and she realizes she said secret doors. Like, I mean, they just let me through. Good old Mouse.
No, they don't know who you are. They never recognized you. They never saw you. So that means you went through a secret door, just like you said.
Nope, no secret doors here. Thanks for the fish.
Mouse, don't lie to us.
I want to know about the secret door. Now!
We can get through the normal doors well enough. Why do we need to know about the secret
She
ones?
says, well, this place is full of secret doors. I'm pretty good at finding them here and there. Some secret walls. Just use them to get around. Trying to avoid people like this.
So it's into try to
Tell me the damn secret door!
Don't hurt me, please! I'm sorry!
The persuasion was trying to diplomatically get her to tell us about the secret doors. And
Then Boris came in and was like, tell me about the effing doors!
I'm not feeling the love from Boris.
She throws down what's left. She's already eaten most of it. There's probably like something you could pick off the bones if you were, picky. But she just throws it down. She kind of cowers. She's like, I'm sorry, please don't kill me.
Well, Boris, back off.
You'll live if you tell me! Now tell me!
Please don't hit me, Donnie. Not the beatings. Not again.
Oh my god, is this the same kid from that one campaign that didn't count right and we had him whipped?
That's why he got sent to prison.
Is this the same kid?
No, this is not the same kid. Hilarious as that
Tell
might
me the
be.
damn secret, and you'll be fine.
We haven't.
The secret door.
We'll trade you another fish. We have another fish for you if you tell us the locations of the secret doors.
She doesn't know it. She can't. She doesn't want to have some friend. Don't want to die. She just starts crying.
God damn it, Boris.
I mean,
I
Boris is
think
like this
this kid is
3-foot thing.
bipolar.
Mouse is probably taller than Boris. But Boris
Oh,
comes
but
like,
she's
tell me
still
where effing Doris! Where are the other trucks going?
Fight me!
The black blade has been longer than 5 feet.
I'm gonna change the color of my eyes to red for a minute.
She can't see him. She's too busy crying.
I'm gonna
Tell me!
Braywin, take care of the goal. I'm gonna grab Boris and drag him away.
You can make the ground quake too.
Wow, okay. Trying to make an NPC to help the character with traps and then just abuse her.
No. No.
What do you want me
I'm
to
gonna make
roll?
my voice boom 3 times louder.
What do you want me to roll to drag Boris away?
Strength check. You just grapple him. Boris, do a strength or not strength. It's athletics or you do athletics check. Boris does athletics or acrobatics to contest.
Okay, here's my strength roll. Oh, god damn it!
Boris dodges out of the way.
You know why?
You try to grab him, but he just slips out of your hands. He's like, I'm not done!
Remember, my voice is booming 3 times louder right now. Tell me what I want to know!
Can someone help me, please? Trying to get
It's
this,
entertaining enough as it is.
Okay,
trying to
okay.
get this freaking gnome under control.
I'm just gonna slap Boris with the fish that I have still.
Roll an attack roll. We're gonna finish up here soon.
Just regular attack roll? Or...
Just regular attack roll. Slap Boris with a fish.
Boris, could you back off from the kid? You're obviously
What?
scaring him.
I can't hear you! Tell me what I want to know!
You slap Boris with a fish. You do 1d4 damage plus strength.
22 to grab the fucker again. Actually, what?
Boris takes 5 damage for being slapped by a fish.
Jesus, that's actually a pretty strong one you devised with.
Wow.
Well, now I'm almost dead. Thanks.
Boris, you kind of get
You're almost
knocked upside the
unconscious.
head, and Knowledge just seizes the opportunity of you getting slapped with a fish to kind of grab you and drag you
gonna
to the
grab him
side.
Yeah, I'm gonna just grab him and just pull him and
Subdue
actually,
him.
no, I'm just gonna throw him back in the hallway as far away from the girl as possible and try to keep him blocked over there with my size and my shield.
Roll strength to see how far, or an athletics to see how far you can throw him.
I'm not like seriously like trying to throw
Oh,
him down
okay.
the hall. I'm just throwing as in the term of just getting them in the hallway, and then trying to keep him there with my size and my shield.
Just pull down the portcullis.
Actually, yeah, can I do that? Can I just pull out the portcullis?
If you really want to, you can.
Is that gonna trigger the trap again?
No, don't. It will gotta reload the trap.
Yeah, that's what I figured that when he said that. No, just I'll try to do my best to just keep him stuck in the hallway with my size and everything else I have.
You grab Boris and bring him off to the hall. Boris's voice still booming. Where are the other drunks going?
Wait, how is he dragging me? I can
He
fight
grabbed
that,
you.
Gavin.
I rolled a 22 to grab you.
Oh,
You can roll
okay.
athletics or strength, but I really don't think you're gonna. I don't think your modifier's even high enough.
I'm gonna make the room shake.
The room shakes as you're being dragged away. Mouse still bawling her eyes out.
And then,
There.
then I'm gonna cause the room to go dim.
I think you've
The room's
backstabbed.
already dim.
Yeah, so if you dim the lights anymore, it goes pitch black.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it flicker and then dim.
Well, you can only have 3 active effects at a time. So
Yeah. So which 3 do you want to happen?
Well,
Yeah,
my
go with
voice is
3.
still booming.
Your eyes are red.
No, my eyes are no longer red. I took that away. And
Okay.
so my voice is booming, and the room is shaking, and the lights are flickering.
So if someone was to kill Mouse right now, we can neither see nor hear them doing it.
Correct.
And then we'll never know.
But luckily, there's no.
Let me just make
evil
some
pe-
completely inconspicuous rolls.
Yeah. there's
Mind,
like the-
mind you, you guys have already tried to kill me now, so I'm almost dead.
Like,
well,
I'll
he
come back.
just
We
tried
don't
to
care about
slap you with a fish.
Yeah.
and he's
It's
weakened
not
to
his
the point where I,
fault. It's not his fault he accidentally crit your face.
yeah, but whose
let's
fault
see.
was it with the acid, fucker?
That was a trap.
that was a
Yeah.
trap we didn't bother checking for. So when I opened up the thing, it's not our fault.
Yeah, it is.
It's your fault.
You opened it without checking it.
Okay.
You told me to go open it because I thought you guys checked.
Okay. Mouse is in the corner bawling. The bad gnome has been taken away.
The room is shaky.
The
and
gnome has
lights
been
are
put in
flickering.
timeout.
The room is shaking.
No, Nala's gonna yell back. Does anyone have a gag?
And I'm gonna yell
If
back,
only Boris had
fuck you, gag!
if only Boris had a piece of copper for every time he heard that.
I have this robe. You could just tie it around his mouth.
I'll take that.
Okay,
Come
now
near
we're
me.
turning into bondage.
You come near me with
Oh,
that
boy.
fucking thing, I'm gonna fucking stab you with my freaking dagger.
And I'll bash your skull in with my fucking magical
Boris,
warhammer.
you're not in any position to be making threats right now.
Oh, what a lovely dysfunctional group we have.
Like I said
I think we're
earlier,
functioning
Boris
very well.
would be.
Yeah,
Boris
since Nala's the one that dragged my ass over here.
That's a hit. I have 16 AC.
You're just kind of flailing with your dagger, like, let me go, put me down! But you miss.
Everybody,
can't attack
just
again.
goddamn calm down.
Okay, so while they do all this, my
Boris is throwing a temper tantrum as Nala is pulling him to the north. Mouse is crying her eyes out because the scary gnome wouldn't stop interrogating her. But Braywin was kind enough to give her a fish. What possible outcomes could happen next in the Eternal Prison? Find out next time on Dungeons and Dragons.